Hey everybody, Vanish001 here, and I have a third nipple. I really don't, but I kind of like to have one, I reckon. Be interesting. You'd be a unique person if you had a third nipple. I believe it's called nubbin. But it'd be fucking pretty cool to have a third nipple, I reckon. You know, it's just something you'd be too ashamed about. I mean, it's unique. You'd be able, lift your shirt up and say, look at my third nipple. You know. I fucking don't know, eh? Don't even ask, because I don't know. So, how's everybody's weekend been? Mine was pretty good. I did the ritual things that people do, you know, went out at dinner, all that sort of stuff. So, if you're wondering why the first base was cut off on this attack, it was the enemy team was trying to spawn kill us, trying to trap us up in our spawn so we couldn't get down. All it really takes is for one squad member to get down there, and then you all spawn on him, then you're all inside their base, and you just make sure you all stay in here. This base kind of went, a couple of blue guys managed to get in here. We were kind of up there trying to get rid of the guys in our base, and we just eventually gave up because they just kept on coming up to us. Fuck it, it's not a tactic to use. It doesn't win you the game. It's just to be a prick. People do that sort of thing. We're playing against a clan at the moment, so you know, pricks all around with that shit. It's the casual clans, you know, the professional clans, mate. They're professionals, you know. It's these casual clans that you get that do all the bullshit stuff. Like we had one game on Isla that lasted about 35-40 minutes or so, because some douchebag was sitting back in a Black Hawk bloody sniping, you know, with the minigun all the way over their deployment base. It was just so fucking boring, and worst game of Isla I've had in a very, very long time. But yeah, anyway, I'm not going to bore you with that kind of shit. So I've been thinking about doing a Battlefield 3 wishlist video, but there are so many out there, so I thought I'd just kind of give you what I want here inside this commentary. It's like, it's not a long list, there's pretty much only one thing I really want to see. Oh. So some of you might have heard that little beep right then. That was a mailman bringing me my what is it, Razer Honza Tournament Edition Xbox controller. Sweet little sexy thing it is. It's got mechanical buttons and oh, it's just sexy, mate. All around sexiness. So yeah, I've got one of those now. I'm looking forward to testing that out this afternoon, though I'm a bit not over, but getting close to being over. Bad Company 2. So many douchebags on there now. I'm not gonna fucking start on a rant or anything, just douchebags. Let's just leave it at douchebags, eh? Now you see I'm on this Y guide, and I opened it up with open B up with it. Now I'm fucking slamming that trigger and it would not fire onto that fucking tank at all, eh? It's just, why? I was off it for like, you know, a good minute, maybe 30 seconds, 45 seconds. The fucking thing would not fire at that tank, and I was fucking raging. I was like, fucking fire, you prick! And it just wouldn't. And I was upset and I had a little cry. Possibly, I don't know. But yeah, so we're moving in nice and quick. These guys are still trying to run up to our base, and it's just not going to win them the game. We're just going to keep pushing on past them, getting their crates. Get myself into a little bit of a situation here. See, in that situation where you get to the bottom of your clip, you reload, and then oh fuck, another guy, you shoot him. Oh fuck, reload, and more guys. Oh shit, missed 40. Oh shit, reload. Oh fuck, no. Oh god. Oh fuck, I'm dead. It's like one of those moments, mate. So I get saved on the respawn invincibility here. So I'll get back to my original point before the doorbell rang and I had to go and pick up my sexy new controller. Battlefield 3 wishlist. So fuck that up right there. But anyway, Battlefield 3. What I want to see is an MH6E Little Bird with side seats for like maybe 2 passengers. So you have your passenger in the next to the pilot, your co-pilot, and then you have 2 people on the side seats, you know. I think it would be great to have. You've seen it in the trailers, but it has minigun attachments on the sides. Now they're gonna have 2 versions, you know, assault version and transport version. Even assault transport version would be fucking, you know, fucking sick, dude. I'd love that. That's pretty much all I want to see. It's really it. I want the particular weapons and that, but you know, whatever they give us I think will be good enough, you know. I mean, DICE really have never been stingy on the weapons they give you in game. I mean, there's a great selection, a great variety of weapons that, you know, better for some situations and others are, you know, 10 times better in that situation. But I am happy to hear there will be a lot of tells for snipers. They won't be just able to sit way back and camp. One tell will be the scope will actually glint in the sunlight, and you'll be able to, you know, judge where they are. You have to actually see that glint off the scope. So that will be a very good tell. And I think they'll still probably have the vapor trails off the rounds. It's a pretty easy way to find them. But you know, that's going to be great. There's going to be a bit more of a balance to the sniper kit, I think, or recon kit, some people continue to call it, even though it is a recon kit, but it is a sniper kit. You know, it's all that people use it for is to snipe. Don't worry, it's not going to be a sniper rant. I'm over it all. I mean, they're going to play how they want to play. You know, you can't do anything about it. So as you can see, we're pretty much breezing through these guys. I mean, they're not putting up much of a fight because they're always trying to run up on us in our base. And we're just getting around them, you know, and attacking from the flank and getting right around. They just got, you know, no answer to it. I mean, they should be collapsing onto their crates. It makes it infinitely harder for the attacking team to get your MCOM stations if your entire team is around them. If your entire team is trying to run up continuously into the enemy spawn, trying to spawn trap them, you're just not going to win the game that way. It's never a valid tactic. It never works. There's always just one guy that gets around you, and then his entire squad spawns on him. And then you got 4 guys in the back of your base fucking tearing you all up as you spawn. So it never works. Just collapse onto your crates. It's a fucking the best thing you can do. It's a 10 times better fucking tactic. So I think I'll move on to some questions now. I got one from, I'm gonna fuck the name up. I'm sorry about it, mate, but I am, and you just know it. Jay Slatoski. Guess that's it. Tried my hardest there. Hi Vanishers, wondering what some of your favourite dubstep songs and artists are. I'm not too familiar with songs and artists of dubstep. I'm familiar with the genre, I know about it and that. Introduced to it by watching Stoneface Lock and seeing his videos, and then people ask, well, what's dubstep? And then you find out what it is. I do enjoy it, but some of it's a bit too heavy for my liking. I like that real dirty bass. It's just real unique sound, and I think they've come up with something very unique with dubstep. Some of it could be a bit too much, but other times I do enjoy it. Not all the time, you know. It's not like I listen to it every day. So yeah, moving right along. Wolf Gunner 4564. When defending, is it a smart move to get rid of buildings to reduce cover for the attackers? Well, that's a yes and no answer. Sometimes it can give the enemy team a spawn point. If you collapse a 2-story building, they have that, you know, all the honeycomb little area underneath to, you know, move into and spawn their teammates. Other times they can sit on top of it and it gives them a bit of an advantage. It's buildings like on Isla's second base, how you have the that little tin shed off to the right hand side of in front of B crate, green with the green roof. If you take out the back walls of that, it opens it up a lot, and you can't have people spawning inside. It's those types of buildings that really should be opened up. When it comes to 2-story buildings, especially if it's like an MCOM, you don't want to touch the bottom floors. You only want to hit the walls on the second floor. You got to be very careful with the MCOM stations, though, not to touch the bottom walls at all. It will stay up if you remove the top floors, but just those bottom walls, if you even like touch 1 or 2, it just gives the enemy, you know, a bit of help in bringing down your MCOM station. But yeah, those tiny little buildings, mate, if you open up the exterior of those, that could be a big advantage to your team. So, Games News Daily asks, what are your thoughts on Battlefield 3 Limited Edition Physical Warfare Pack available at EB Games in Australia? Now, last time I checked my local EB, they didn't know anything about it, but I'm guessing that was, you know, almost a month ago, and it's probably changed by now. I don't really think it's going to be a great advantage. I do have a video about it, but, you know, if you go back and have a watch of that, I don't really think it's going to be a great advantage to people. A lot of people are worried about the flèche rounds on the Dow and the Dow itself, and the Type 88 LMG with the bipod. I'm not worried about them, mate. The AK-74U was a limited edition weapon, and it's no better than any other SMG. I'm guessing with my limited edition pre-order I will be getting the physical warfare pack, but that's only because I'm pre-ordered it. Yeah, I'd say if you're really truly worried about it, go and pre-order it. I don't see a reason why you wouldn't have done that already. But it's not going to be an advantage, and you know, everybody's going to be able to download it at some point. You know, it's not like it's going to be only for those that with limited editions that are going to have it forever. You know, you will be able to get it, be like Spec Ec and all that kind of stuff. Eventually be able to download it. So I'm not overly worried about it, mate. So one final question here. Why Paul123? Hey Vanished, why the 001? Why not simply 1? Is there a specific reason? When I was making my gamer tag, I was watching Gundam 00. So kind of the Vanish kind of just, you know, well, that guy vanished around the corner, so I thought that was pretty cool, you know. So I vanished. And the 001 was just, you know, I was watching Gundam and it's Gundam 00 and I thought, well, Vanish 00 doesn't sound too great. 001 sounds alright, so I put the 1 there and it's pretty much just come from that. These two guys right here are pretty fucking dumb. Look, 1, 2. Why would you walk down the stairs backwards like that? If they had just come straight on, they would have seen me and they probably could have disarmed that fucking BM com. I don't know, mate. Some people who play this game. So we end up winning the game. They, you know, didn't keep running up to our base. They might have put up a better defense, but, you know, clan mentalities, mate. What are you going to do about it? Some are good, mate. I will freely admit some clans are very good. Others are just a bunch of dicks who fucking enjoy being pricks to the rest of the world. Just griefing on everybody who plays the game. They don't actually give a shit about actually playing. About just causing other players grief. You know? So yeah, getting back into the daily videos. I have another one up. I've got a VSS gameplay that obviously 14 other people plus the guy who requested it want. I'm going to get that done. But yeah, pretty easy game, and I'll catch you again next time, and thanks for watching.